Stay in studio. What are we doing? All right, now I got it figured out. All right, we're a few minutes late. Sorry, guys. Anybody who's been waiting, it would not link to my YouTube.
Oh, see, I got the notification right there.
Yep, got it.
It's my fault. That's what I get for doing videos on here instead of Loom yesterday for my school.
See, I
Garrett,
waited till we were off camera to do that.
Garrett's being a puss puss. Something about September scared me.
There we go. I got a picture, but Nathan is a blur.
No, not again.
Yeah, it's
Son of
You
terrible.
don't
a
even look like a
fuck.
human. You're not even the shape of a person.
But does it look normal now?
No.
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 Just use your normal camera.
Son of a bitch. Okay, but then my camera is that thing that fucking shitty ass glow filter from last week. Let me try again.
You can turn those off.
No, I can't.
Mine made me
I'm
look
trying
like
to
a
like change
catfish. I
the
had to
camera.
turn it off. I liked it too much.
Yeah, why do you do that? Like, you have some
If
weird
I
effect
leave,
with
can
your
I come
lights.
back?
Yeah. You just might need to
Okay.
use the link again. Join
Oh,
us.
he disappeared. I'm doing my post too. Is there not a way to like get the link like ahead?
No, not that I know of, unless there is a way and I'm just not aware of it. Then you can let me know. But
Well, we are clearly like
usually I
gurus
actually
of
wait
technology.
for it to notify my other account, and then I'm watching it as my other account, and then I grab it and put it in there. Because when I'm on my side, I'm Facebook or Facebook, Google. What's it called? Creator Zone or whatever the fuck it is. YouTube Studio. And on YouTube Studio, it doesn't even show up until it's done rolling. For me on my side.
I can barely do the guest side, so I'm over here trying to figure out how to post a link. There we go. Look at me. Maybe Nathan won't be blurry, and then it'll just be my lips that don't match. There we go.
That should be good. It's better. You don't look like an alien now.
Fuck yes. I do not look like
You
an
still have
alien.
this weird like glow, like you made yourself look like a fucking angel or something on there.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Ooh, you're brutal.
Okay, that's better. They're not fucking yellow.
What's funny is mine's this crisp and it only records in 720p on here, unless I pay for the higher tier package to stream in higher quality. But then when they do the shorts, it re-uploads in 4K.
Dude, did you see that shorts now are going to expire after 30 days?
What do you mean?
So shorts after 30 days, they're just going to expire. So it's kind of going to be like a story, so to speak.
On Instagram or on YouTube?
On YouTube.
Oh, I never used them. Anyway, I mean, I did use them for a while. I actually fucked up my account, so I.
That's the only thing I've ever used on there. I upload once a year.
See, I used to chop all of them up and then post all of my short form to Instagram, TikTok, and here. I think I've explained this before, but then what happened is you have this short form crowd that watches your short form shit, but when they get pushed your long form stuff, they don't care to watch it that long, so they click off, so it fucks up your watch time, and then it doesn't push it to the next people, so then it just dies in the algorithm before it even gets going. So, in a way, it's good for views, but it's terrible for retention time, which is what they actually care about.
Well, that's probably bad. That's all I've been doing then. Also, my head got big again.
But if you're just a normal, like, if you're a shorts account and that's all you do, it's good. Or if you're already a huge account, then it can push your reach further. But if you're trying to do like a hybrid, they say don't actually do it. And I was adamant just to do it anyway to get the fucking reach. But after a while, like, my editor looked at it, he's like, what the fuck is going on? Because, like, all my metrics look good, but it just is my videos don't get shown to anybody. He's like, how the fuck does that even happen? Like, it doesn't make sense. Because he's worked with a lot of accounts. He's like, mine's the only one that does that. But
I just post videos in my pajamas. Today I did the worst. I had like gross hair from the gym. I was like, oh, I should probably redo this. Didn't bother. Also, Nathan, your camera is not very optimal.
Son of a. I mean, god
Like-
damn it. Because I was on the iPhone and then I just got back to whatever I was with last week. Because at least I don't look like an alien here.
now you do.
You're the shape of a person.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't know how to make it brighter though. Son of a bitch.
I think
There we go.
brighter would probably
Yeah.
It's still not good, man.
like a gnome shape in the distance.
But like, I literally had one video that had like a 16% click through rate or something like that, which is like really good for a thumbnail. And like no fucking views. It's like you could see like it got pushed out to like 2,000 people initially, and then just like fucking died. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. But it's getting that many clicks, like it should be continuing to be seen. It's usually like 5%. It's like a normal click through rate for thumbnails.
I know right now everybody said shadow banning isn't a thing, but I have 75,000 followers on my TikTok, and my last video got 200 views
TikTok's
in 48 hours. I'm gonna say that ratio's off a little bit.
TikTok's always been fucking weird with views, though. Honestly,
It's because it's about peptides.
they just straight up banned me for peptides.
Yeah, but I see all these like GLP mommies,
I know.
and
I don't
I'm
get
like, why
it.
can't I do it? Suboptimal.
Wow.
Same thing. Like I had a post get taken down. Now my fucking ad account's all fucked up because of it. It was basically a post. It was a carousel about not taking GLPs unless you know what the fuck you're doing, and they got flagged for selling illegal drugs. I'm like, it's literally the exact opposite, and they're legal. So 2 strikes. I fucking appealed it. They overturned it like 20 minutes later. All the restrictions gone, except for I can't run new ads. I'm like, so now I've been arguing with them back and forth on it, and they say I'm not restricted. My Facebook's not restricted. My Instagram's not restricted. My ad account's not restricted, but my business profile got restricted. So I have to verify it, and if I verify it, they'll lift it. When they want you to verify it, they want your business documents. Okay, so like your articles of incorporation or like business identifying documents, but they need to have your phone number on them. Your tax returns, your articles of incorporation, your LLC documents don't have a fucking phone number on them. So I'm like, what the fuck do you want? Like, I can't send a phone number in on these documents. They don't exist. Like, so I've been fighting them back and forth. I'm like, just accept my fucking phone number, because
I don't even know how to
they
get
text you to confirm too. So they text you to confirm it. I send in all my business documents. And they said they can't confirm it. I'm like, what the fuck? Meta is such a terrible platform, though. They just won't change anything because that's how it's been. And if they change one thing, they're afraid their big advertisers will leave. So
I just went through and put little captions on all my stuff that said, these are not real syringes, they're props, Instagram, and made like little captions for all my stuff. Because I got all my stuff taken down. I can't be shown in the For You page or anything until the end of December. And then I fought it, and they overturned it like in like 20 minutes, same thing. And I was like, oh, well, that was easy. And then 2 days later, they scanned it again, nixed it, and they stuck with that appeal. Or I appealed it, and they wouldn't overturn it.
well, I
For
was
the
on the
same exact
phone.
photo.
I was on the phone with some fucking Indian retard on Facebook for like an hour yesterday. Was it yesterday or it was Monday, Cyber Monday? Because I was trying to run an ad for it, and of course he couldn't do anything. And then he's like, "Okay, I'll run it up to my higher ups, and we'll call you back by 2 p.m." Do I get a call? No. Do I get a message? I check at 8 p.m. No. I fucking messaged them, and they answered back at 11 p.m. when I went to bed. I'm like, and by then they closed the ticket. You guys fucking suck.
I didn't even know you could get someone on the phone. That's news to me.
If you pay for Meta Verified, they'll call you.
Is that the blue check mark?
Yeah, you message them, then if it's something they can't figure out, they'll call you.
You're making the blue check mark sound enticing.
It's $15. You can afford it.
I don't know about that.
If all your businesses are that far underwater, you got bigger issues.
Can't do the blue check mark. I don't know. I always thought it was douchey. I didn't know there were benefits to it.
Yeah, the $350 one, you get a account liaison that reviews your account every 6 months and tells you what to take down and what to change so you don't get banned.
I do know now it might be nice because there's so many accounts of me with like where I sell steroids apparently.
Well, there's also the verification thing if you don't do it. So I think what count somebody, I don't remember who the fuck it was. Somebody who didn't have a blue check mark didn't pay for it. Somebody made an imposter account and they tried to claim that the real person was impersonating them. And because they didn't have the blue check mark, they took down the real person because they got reported for it. So it's good
So
to
I
have
need
it if
the
you're a
blue check
business.
mark.
Yeah. If somebody wants to fuck with you, they can do that.
Oh, I'd have to look at my own profile and be like, she's such a douche.
Well, it's even
Just
funnier
double
is you
check
have to
mark.
submit your ID and like a picture of yourself. So you gotta. And mine I always
Oh,
get
that's weird.
fucked on because I had like a faux hawk and it was my driver's license pictures from literally 10 years ago. So I don't look anything like it.
I'm pregnant in my driver's license picture, so I'm like super fat.
Yeah, if it doesn't look the same, they'll do it. Because Pat, who's mine and Colton's client, he lost like over 100 pounds. He was fat as shit in his profile picture. Now he doesn't even look the same. So he had to go to the DMV, get a new picture and everything to be approved for verified on Instagram.
That's crazy. I just want a new picture.
Yeah, you can get them. It's just like $30 or something like that. The DMV.
I just remember sitting at the DMV wedged between two people, and I'm like very large and sweaty and hungry, and I sweat more when I go hypo. So I was like digging in my purse, trying to get granola bars, like squished between people, trying to eat quietly in the DMV. It was a very bad experience.
That's all right. The only time I've been to the one here, I think I bitched about it one week. They basically, for whatever reason, like didn't realize I traded my other car in when I got the truck, and the dealership told me they were taking care of everything. Don't worry. Then I called the DMV. They said, "No, you're good. We'll mail you out the forms and shit when you move. Blah blah blah. You're good." And then I get a letter saying they wanted to like revoke my license and all this shit because I didn't have insurance on my old car. I'm like, I already fucking sold it. I told you guys that. I called your fucking headquarters. They told me I was good. And they're like, oh, well, we don't have any record of that. I'm like, you guys are fucking stupid. Like, I literally got on the phone when I didn't have any AC in the middle of fucking July to make sure I was good before I moved. And they had no record of it. Yeah. So I went in there and did that. And I get in there, they give me a ticket. I go sit down. I'm there for like an hour. And they never call my number. I had just like one letter on it. And I went to the lady. I'm like, I don't have a number. I just have one letter. She's like, ooh, how did that happen? I don't know. And then she gave me a new ticket, but it put me at the end of the line. I'm like, so I've been here for a fucking hour sitting, and now I gotta go to the end of the line again.
Restart. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah. It was like AA or something like that. And everybody else had numbers. I'm like, how the fuck did I get 2 letters and everybody else had a number?
They just wanted to ruin your day. They wanted to put you in the back. They didn't like you. Put a target on your back as soon as you walked in.
I mean, it didn't really matter. I was just answering messages on my phone and shit anyway. But I was just kind of like, okay, like, are we gonna get around to this or what? I didn't have any calls.
I'm not an adult and I can't remember to charge my phone when I go in public. So I'm always stuck waiting somewhere and then I have nothing to play with in case I actually need my phone. Ugh.
You have a fucking wrapper. You just set it down like this and it charges in the middle console.
Okay, yeah, both my cars have that, but I have too much shit there to charge my phone. You keep yours clean?
Yeah.
I didn't know people actually use the little charging plates.
There's the charging mat, and then I also have the cord for if I don't want to put the.
No, that's where you put all of your straw wrappers and loose change and lip gloss.
No. Keep my fucking truck clean.
Yeah,
and then if you don't want to use that, the center console that's this fucking big has another charger inside of there too. So you got no excuses.
Yeah. I'm bad about charging my phone. That's how you can tell I'm old.
And if you have a problem with putting straw wrappers over it, maybe use that little tray thing that slides out to block it off so you don't keep putting shit down in
Well,
there.
no, that's where you hide it if you don't want someone to see your trash.
Fucking child lock on it.
This phone has charge. And also, I always have 2 phones on me. Call me Kevin Gates. But then neither of them are charged.
That's okay. I forget my business phone at the time. Then I'm like, oh, fuck. Then I got to like text prospect or whatever off my normal phone.
Well, my phones managed to like intertwine somehow. And I never unlinked them. And then sometimes they magically unlink themselves. And I got used to only using one phone because all the messages went through. So they just link and unlink themselves all the time. I've gone to the phone.
Are you using like a SIM and an eSIM? So
Really?
you have like you have the eSIM.
Do you
So you
think
have
I
two
have
different numbers?
any idea what you're talking about?
Probably not.
Yeah.
They're two different
Yeah.
phone numbers.
Yeah, you figured out how to HTML code on fucking MySpace, but you can't figure out how to use an eSIM card.
My MySpace was dope, okay?
Yeah, so you did HTML coding to add a little shit that fell down and your music
Yeah, the
player and
sparkles.
that. And yeah, you could code like that for a fucking web page, but you can't figure out
Everyone
how
in my generation knows how to code on MySpace.
you find the right website, you just copy it over. But then when you start stacking them on top of each other, then you got to know the order to put the code in.
My MySpace was awesome. There were no mistakes.
The
Just
ones that
can't
pissed
operate cell phones.
the ones that pissed me off are the ones that people that had like their music just absolutely blasting when you visited it. And like
Yeah, who did that?
That was mine. That was mine.
I'd
Yep.
be sneaking downstairs like my mom was sleeping, and then like click on my friend's profile, and then there's like "Tears Don't Fall" by Bullet for My Valentine starts playing, and I'm like trying to turn it down so nobody wakes up. Like shit.
Oh, those were the days. That's why I got so excited when Instagram added music. I was like, oh, I enjoy this feature way too much. And you can tell I get hyper fixated on songs because I use the same 3 on everything. And I like to use depressing songs to make people sad.
I don't look at your stuff enough, I guess.
Right
See
now,
what
it's
she was.
Broke Boys is like everything. But that one, I think, ends up being about prostitution. I'm not actually sure what it's about.
I don't see any songs on your posts. Or are you talking about your personal?
Both. Like I have Mad World, like different variations of Mad World on all of them. But they sound happy because they're like techno remixes. My profile sound is sad.
Okay, I see that wasn't popping up. Warhammer.
I haven't started painting my figurines yet. Are they called figurines? Is that bad to say?
I don't know.
No idea.
Action
I don't
heroes.
I don't
I have
speak
not started
nerd.
painting my action heroes. It's weird. All the nerd things are like super cool now. These grown ass, giant, buff dudes are like, yeah, we love playing role play board games. It got cool.
It never really went out of style. I mean, shit, they were talking about Baldur's Gate on Paul's podcast for how long? Colton, him, Chase, and Todd were all playing it.
Anime's super mainstream now.
Wait, so is Warhammer a board game? I don't even know what it is.
It's a board game, a video game, and a big fucking book franchise too.
The lore. You
Oh,
apparently
And
have
they all
to
like
read the
communicate with
lore.
each other, like the books and the games and stuff. And
I guess it
okay.
started out as the board game, then they expanded to the books and then the video games.
So,
And then there's people that do like role play online, and
The
then they
games
have
are-
like little story things and all
Mm.
sorts of stuff.
The games look similar to like Gears of War. I haven't actually played it, but it's like the same animation style and shit.
It's expensive to play the actual board game. I didn't realize that the figurines that I bought were utilized in the actual board game. So you only have to play like what you have purchased, painted, and prepped. So it ends up being very pricey to, I guess, be, is the word competitive right? To murder more people as they're winning? I don't think there's winning.
To play different rules, role play different.
Whatever the goal
Actions.
is, you have to buy a lot of those
It's good marketing.
Space Marines.
Make a sticky offer, and then it's hard for people to not stop buying. You know.
They're expensive and they're very detailed. That's going to be, I'm going to do like a whole video series of me trying to put them together. Going to insult a lot of people.
Todd's gonna be so upset.
The veins bulging in foreheads from men watching this. Like, she's doing it wrong. Can you believe she put the glue there? I'll get good at it. I got all the fancy paint. So it's going to be my therapy.
Yeah, see, the Warhammer is the Colton, Todd, and or Colton, Aaron, and Garrett conversation there. And Garrett needed to be on here, is we needed to have him talk to Nathan about his interview he did, since he decided to have Scientific Snitch on for a little chat session.
it was fun. Did you watch it?
No, fuck no. I can't stand her. Send it to her.
Dude.
I don't mind her in the DMs, but it's funny. Anytime like I say something, she like assumes the worst, even though like we're cool in the DMs. But I usually make fun of her, so she just immediately jumps to the worst.
But the conversation actually went really well because we asked her like the questions that people are normally asking, like in the comment section and stuff like that.
It's too much
So-
fucking autism for me. She's rambling on topics and just can't take the fucking button off.
So
I was in a
actually am
Discord
autistic,
with her
right?
for like 2 years before she ever like started making content. So I've fucking seen enough of her fucking rants for a lifetime.
I think everyone is a little bit too emotional about like fitness topics, like.
Well, she's no better. I mean, she gets all pissed off.
Yeah.
People question.
No, I'm not saying it. I'm saying like as a whole, because it's like so much of our like identity is like tied to like theories and stuff. So when it attacks the theory, it attacks us by like proxy,
It's no different than politics or conspiracy theorists.
Yeah.
I made a whole video today on SLU. It was my ugly face video. It was real bad. But I made a whole video on SLU, and the whole introduction is how it should only be utilized in limited mobility patients, and that's like the future of it. And then I was like, psych! And then I switched it and talked about how it should only be used in competitive athletes and gave like compelling arguments as to why it should be used in each group just to make people angry. I'm going to start like a whole series of where I just talk shit on really popular peptides and then hype up like all the peptides that people hate just because it's all so anecdotal and it's all theoretical.
Dude, you need to do that with a straight face, like as if you actually like believe in it.
It's only 3
Well, I
seconds
made
that
one
matter.
yesterday. The timing was impeccable. Nick Walker made a video on how he loves Motzi, and I made a video yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that at the same time. I thought you were like,
That
damn,
was
she wastes no time.
That was total coincidence.
She's hungry for this game, man.
It can't even be shown on the For You page right now, but it was good timing there.
Yeah.
Just got to get people to share it for you.
Well,
how you
some
break
guy
out of
like
the
shared it and
purgatory.
talked mad shit, and I was like, "Well, you should have listened to the whole video." I said it was like all fun and games and theoretical, and he was like, "I didn't hear that part," and I was like, "That's clear because we don't have attention spans beyond 15 seconds anymore."
The heck is happening?
Oh, something above my bathroom.
As long as it's not mine.
Either that, or is that fucking shower head leaking again?
What kind of water droplets do you have?
the water
Is
droplets
that a
drop by
bat
the
or is that the
pound.
shower head leaking?
Damn, the size of that hose.
What was it? You can't hear us.
No, it's not mine. They fixed it twice, but it sounds like it's the neighbors above mine.
Oh, damn.
Because the shower heads are pretty high up, so when the water falls, it is really fucking annoying. So it's like.
So actually, SLU. Let's talk SLU because I'm very intrigued. But you know how I hear a lot of people talking about how it's like replacing clenbuterol at very high doses. Like I've heard up to like 5 milligrams a day. So what are your thoughts on it? Like
Mix it with BAM.
safety at these doses?
Mix it with BAM and uncouple that shit.
I
mean, BAM only acts for like
I
an
try
hour,
not
right?
to use stuff until we
You
have
got to use SLU more than once a
data.
day.
Have you taken
sorry.
SLU, Seth?
Yeah, I have like 50 vials of it, but I get
Same.
annoyed. I get annoyed injecting it more than once, so I don't ever fucking use it.
Have
I
you tried
have a lot of it, but I haven't used it.
Why not doing the capsules?
Because they didn't exist when I got them. So
Oh, I see.
they all got sent to me in like fucking February.
Mhm.
I just don't want to dick around with stuff until we have at least like first in human data on it. It's all
Chase was our
theoretical.
guinea pig. That's the thing. Every time Chase ran shit, and I was like, okay, it's safe. Let's run it now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because he'll just run it in obnoxious doses. You're like, okay, it didn't kill him, so we're good. Let's roll.
People are very argumentative over SLU, and I'm like, that's like wild to get this upset and like defend something that's only been used in rodents. And also
Yeah.
the placebo effects too. Like I can't tell you how many people like are literally injecting nothing and then it changes their lives. It's like guys that get on
Mhm.
bunk test, like, I'm hitting so many PRs. I'm like, you still look the same. You were just being a weak bitch before. You're literally just injecting straight poop
Mhm.
soil.
Mhm.
I've
Yeah.
done my blood work on a lot of peptides, and again, I think it shows like when we look at the actual data on like sickly, unhealthy people, yes, we see improvements. My shit didn't budge, like because it wasn't messed up to begin with. I
Mhm.
do my blood work all the time, except the stuff that I'm supposed to, like my hormones. So I'm looking at everything to see like on the MOTS-c, nothing changed.
Mhm.
But I didn't have issues before. My fasting insulin's like a 4.
Yeah, I mean, I was already using Bretta and the Clen mix and all the other shit, but there was one time I did feel SLU like actually kick, but I think it's because I probably messed up the calculation of how much I did and did more. Because I mean, at the time it was like you're supposed to only do like 250 micrograms or whatever, like 3 times a day or whatever Steve recommended was basically what everybody did, and they realized now you need to use a fuck ton of it. So
I'm curious to see when we make it to human trials what we're utilizing it at, but I just made that video to make people mad.
yeah, 'cause, I mean that was funny because it was always like recommend 250 micrograms like 2-3 times a day. Then again, Steve like purposely underdoses everything ×5 of what he really does, just so like people don't use too much of it or whatever on his videos. So
That's the responsible thing to do though, really, because like I'll do a lot of stupid things, but I'm not going to tell other people to do it.
yes and no, but then like, yeah, all these people are like, oh yeah, I use 2 milligrams of Tren every day and I feel so amazing. It's like, dude, you didn't do anything. You might as well use the fucking dose you're supposed to. Like, it drives Kurt nuts too. Kurt doesn't say it on camera, but he gets fucking pissed sometimes.
As soon as you turn off the camera.
He texted me one time. He was like, "Yeah, it was fucking stupid," and Steve like cut out the part where they were arguing about it. Like,
He gets heated.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can
Because
tell
on
when
the
I have a
actual
really
episode,
strong
they
opinion because I'll
cropped
just
that
go
part out.
silent. I won't
Yeah,
say anything. I'll just sit back and be like, I try and be amicable.
yeah, and I know like Steve definitely has done more than what he says a lot of times too. But it is because he wants to use the harm reduction angle. But it's like sometimes you're telling people, "Ooh, they get such good results on this," and I only like 5 milligrams of it, and it's like, okay, then people go do that. They waste a bunch of money. You don't get any fucking results out of it, and it's like that really help either because if you're gonna do it, you might as well do an effective dose. But yeah,
I
don't be
just love
stupid.
how the general population has like ran wild with the concept of microdosing. They're not even
Mhm.
doing anything with half of the compounds they're putting in their body, but they just love it. And they're like, well, I just take sub-therapeutic doses. And I'm like, you realize that there
That's
are
why
some requirements for efficacy.
I put the video out about retatrutide microdosing being stupid, and people are like, "Oh no, yeah, yeah, yeah." I'm like, bro, like literally, like because the clinical data shows like you need to do a certain amount because it's supposed to last for the 5 days or whatever. And I'm like, I ran experiments myself with it because Chase tried it too, and I didn't feel fuck all for the first like 3 weeks trying to microdose it. It wasn't until I did the full bolus dose that I felt. Now breaking it up into like 2, maybe 3 doses, if you're doing like 3 or 4 milligrams each time makes
Mhm.
sense. But these people are like, oh, I did like 500 micrograms that I couldn't eat. I'm like, it's just in your fucking head because it's not even that strong.
Actually, not all people need a larger amount when you're very, very small.
Well,
Me,
no,
who
these are fucking
died
fat
eating
people
dinner
that need it. Like,
today.
yeah. Well, these are people that are 300 pounds. They're like, oh, all of a sudden I can't eat on that. I'm like, bullshit, because you just came off 20 milligrams of TERS. Shut the fuck up. Like, Reddit does not hit your appetite nearly as hard as TERS unless you mixed up your fucking vials.
I used Retta for 6 weeks last November, and then I started again 2 days ago. Damn. I don't think I need it right now.
I need to start using it. I guess I'm about to start cutting. I just got
I think I
lazy.
just wanted it.
Yeah, I have a
What do
bunch
you
of 15s in my fridge.
what do you mean? Like it didn't what was the experience like?
Oh, with my Retta experience
Yeah.
was great. The only bad thing that, or the only notable thing is I did eat a higher volume meal one time and had indigestion. And I guess I've like, never had heartburn or anything. And I
Mm.
asked my husband to take me to the hospital because I thought I was having a heart attack. Which, to
Damn.
be fair, if you've never had heartburn, and I
Yeah.
haven't in my entire life, that was literally the only negative effect. I got in all my meals. I still experienced mild hunger before,
Uh-huh.
before it's time to eat. Never let my protein slip. Training wasn't affected. Like, I had a great time on it, and it
Yeah.
was cool to be cutting and not hungry because I eat a ridiculous amount of food for someone my size. So it was really nice. I've never cut and not been starving.
Nice.
Yep, I need to because my face is starting to look fatter again, and I haven't tanned. So I usually do the Milano tan, that, and GH all in the same syringe because I'm not gonna fucking inject multiple times a day. So I need to just.
I load
small again.
everything in the
You're
same
tanning up.
syringe. I load absolutely everything in the same syringe. Just
Yeah.
I do a billion
Pull
those.
it Todd and do your fucking oils too because that's safe.
I do that,
It's not safe.
dude. It's
I
totally
do
fine.
so many separate injections. I can't.
It's totally fine. Like nothing happens. The only problem that I've ever had was with stanazolol. That's the only time I've had any problem.
Yeah, well, you
No.
fucking
I
injectable
took
Winnie, too?
stanazol. I took injectable weenie was very, very popular in Brazil. Still is.
That alone will give you fucking infection.
It
Yeah,
sounded like
but
you
that,
said
but that was
injectable
like
weenie.
10 years ago.
It's even worse.
Exactly.
Probably
Yeah,
dirtier
it was from Paraguay. It was this lab from Paraguay that makes it.
It's like that shit that Colton posted earlier. The people in India, like with the gear, and they're all just like mixing it in poop
Oh, I saw
water.
that.
Like,
Yeah, you start home brewing in Brazil as a matter of safety, you know.
their water is not safe, is it? Isn't that one of the
Yeah, it
places where you
is.
get to boil water? One of those countries
No.
you get to boil water still. Maybe not Brazil. I forgot. Somebody went on
Damn.
vacation and they say they had to boil water still, or they could drink it.
I mean, in
The
a lot like
fuck?
in Indonesia.
If it's super poor, maybe.
Yeah, I forgot. It might have been in Colton even. I don't know. Colton was in South America a couple times this year, or somewhere. I mean, usually the resorts and stuff you're fine, but yeah, if you go to any of the poor areas, it's sketchy. Then again, you go to fucking Detroit and it's sketchy too. So I mean,
The US is sketchy as fuck sometimes, man. When you're just walking down the street and shit like that. I've like in like my whole time in Brazil, I've never had like any time that I like feared for my life and I had a gun like at me, like with someone trying to rob me in the US. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Then nothing happens when I'm in South America, but it happens here. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
where was that?
Here in Raleigh.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Raleigh's like a nerd city too. It's even wilder.
It is. We were
Nerd
trying to find
city?
some. We were trying to find some parties, and it's just not the right place for the party scene, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the fucking like tech hub. It's not even like a ghetto ass place.
I tried to find a rave once when I was in Japan, and I thought I had found one. And I went. I mean, you know what people look like at raves, right? And I was young, so we got all dressed up. We went, and then it was a bunch of completely sober Japanese guys with headphones bobbing their heads like techno music. So it was a silent environment. There were like no women, and they served really, really good noodles there. The whole night was an entire bus. So we left, and obviously I was dressed up for a rave, and we got a cab. We ended up in like the red light district, but like not the fun tourist one, like the scary one, like the sketchy one where you don't want to be caught there. We finally were able to get a cab, and we were trying to say like hotel to sleep, hotel to sleep. We were trying to communicate that. Man, they thought I was a hooker, and they dropped us off at this weird ass hotel, and we go in there and there's no one anywhere. There's all these frosted glass doors. There's no service. And we go and like, oh, there's like a front desk phone. And I pick it up and there's like feathers on it, like boa feathers, and it's like a pink feathery phone. I'm like, what the hell? And there's a booklet on the front desk. It's fucking Call Girls. And then my husband was like, hey, look at this candy machine. And it's filled with condoms and lube and cock rings. So we had to like find our way out of the red light.
So you went to a fucking
district.
brothel.
I'm like, this is why you don't wear tutus in public. This is the reason.
That's funny.
I mean, granted, you know, up till that point, at least it sounded kind of like a music festival. Mine is the alcohol, because that's all anybody does at the rock festivals. I want to go get fucking island noodles, and the island noodles line is like down the fucking hill. I'm like,
The noodles were
these
very,
noodles
very
can't be
good.
that fucking good. Do you guys have that long? You're willing to wait 2 fucking hours and miss like 3 bands for it.
So you never
It's
even
fucking
tried the
stupid.
noodles, so you don't know.
No, I'm not fucking standing in line that long. In the popcorn or something that's cheap. And
If
gone.
there is a line that long for food, I am getting in it.
No, I'm not missing a bunch of fucking bands and shit to stand in line
I will
for
do
fucking
anything
noodles.
for noodles.
I make fucking ramen at the hotel later. I really
But I
care
bet
that
they aren't
much.
island noodles.
It's fucking noodles. not even worth the calories at that point. Get a
If
fucking
you
slice of
knew
pizza.
how much pad thai I threw down before we got on this, I was like
Mean,
begging my
noodles.
husband. I was like, "How soon will it be ready? I gotta
There's
eat."
two things that aren't moving the needle for me. It's Mexican food and noodles. Like I don't fucking care about.
Yo,
noodles.
you don't like Mexican food?
It's like fucking C tier. It's like whatever. Like I'll get it, but it's not gonna like.
Not
move
even
my
like
fucking
street
needle.
tacos.
No, like the Chipotle I've had like 3 times because I just don't care about it.
Yo, but no,
Chipotle's, like,
not
healthy
Chipotle, man, not
I'm
Chipotle.
talking about your local Mexican places and that shit too. Like I don't. It's like the shittiest quality fucking meat thrown into a fucking taco wrap. Like I don't give a shit.
You ever have a burrito pizza?
No.
Health
I
and
mean,
wellness guys, hire me as your nutritionist.
I mean, yeah, I could eat it, but it's like it's not gonna move the needle. It's not something I'm gonna eat more than once. Like if I'm being honest, it doesn't like move the needle.
What's
for
your
me.
what's your guilty pleasure like savory food?
I mean, I'll go to like ice cream or like a good burger or fucking wings. Those are like my go-tos.
A burger. And
I do like Brazilian steakhouses, but
Yeah.
everybody does. They have some fire salad bars too.
Yes. Yes. It's
Like,
legit.
give me a good burger, a good Brazilian steakhouse. But Mexican, I can give a fuck. Like, it's like if everybody else is going, like I'll go. Like, it's not like I hate it, but it's like I'm not gonna waste fucking money on it either.
What about sushi?
What?
Do you like any Asian food?
Like, it's shit. Where was the fusion? Japanese. The Japanese wasn't bad. I didn't mind Japanese.
Japanese like sushi?
Nah, I forgot what the fuck we got. We had a Japanese place locally where I used to live, and my friends would go over to the gym sometimes. So I went like twice with them.
Like Japanese steakhouse.
Kinda. It was kind of, yeah. I mean, they love the fucking white sauce and dousing their whole fucking plate on it, but I can't even remember what the fuck I got, honestly. There was shit, what was that one guy? It's like Indian food or something like that, or some that was actually pretty good that we had. But the guy like served it in his house.
But
He
it
had
smells
it in
like
his house and shit.
armpits.
Oh yeah, it didn't smell good, but it actually tasted pretty good. But I wouldn't go back there. It didn't like blow my mind to where I need to go fucking get. I don't eat out. Like that's the thing. And Amanda gets all pissy. Like she's like, "Well, why don't you go eat out?" I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like it honestly, like it does not appeal to me. Like it's
We
hard.
make Asian food at least 4 times a week. Like that's our primary.
I would much rather just eat the chicken or rice I already have than go out and spend a bunch like $30 on a fucking meal.
Oh, but we make it though. It's like fancy
But I
chicken
hate
and
cooking.
rice.
Like if somebody else made it for me, like it'd be one thing. But I fucking hate cooking. So
Get with your clients' private chefs and have them make food according to your macros.
yeah, they live in Florida. They're not gonna ship it up here.
Time to upgrade.
It's not that far, but yeah, it's still too far. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just one of those where like if it's like ice cream or something I really like, then that's one thing. But when it comes to like actually sitting down and making food, like Colton and I paid a private chef to make our fucking cookbook inside our school. Have I made anything in there? No. I paid $400 for the clients to use it. That's it.
So we made a cookbook as well. That shit's so hard. We started trying to make some of the recipes on it and I felt terrible we made it. I was like, it was supposed to be like quick and easy, like weeknight dinners, macro friendly for the whole family. Tastes good, but it's kind of like the stealth health life cooking that you see on like Instagram. These were wild recipes. I feel like such a dick. I gave them to people. I'm like, here, spend an hour and a half making dinner.
Well, now I kind of blew the lid off on how a lot of those creators do it, though. Like Cooking for Gains, he's got the big channel. He posted a story, and I fucking caught him when the tabs open were like Chat GPT cookbook, and then Chat GPT like meal plans that he like sells on his fucking website. So he just uses Chat GPT to come up with the fucking recipes and shit.
But ChatGPT, I don't know if you've ever noticed or if you've ever tried, because I've used it for our own recipes. It kind of like it sucks.
Yes, it does. It fucking blows every single time it goes
They're
wrong.
not good at all.
No, and usually the macros don't add up.
Allrecipes.com. That you can't go wrong there. I would never use AI for my recipe ideas.
I just use like Claude for like market research and like some help with copywriting stuff or formatting, but I'm pretty AI retarded when it comes. Like I didn't even think about using it for shopping. My brother uses it for shopping. I'm like, oh yeah, it'd be good to price compare without having to like go through all these websites and read reviews and shit. It just populates them for you.
It's humiliating what I use mine for. I hope nobody ever sees my like anyone in my group sees my data, like the things I research on there.
See, my VA does it to help like build templates and stuff. 'Cause he does all my graphic design stuff. Like he'll like get them built in ChatGPT, then put them in a Canva to like refine them and make them like brand accurate and stuff. But I'm not artistically like inclined like that, so he does it for me.
I should use it more for business, but instead I like to research like eyebrow gels
shit.
and pimple patches, and if my dog poops more than 4 times a day, do I need to be concerned? Like things like that.
I did do something stupid in public the other day.
I do that
can't
every day. That's why I try not to go out.
Let's see if Daryl's littered it with something I. What the fuck was it?
I went through, I'll go through and I'll look at things just like in the private, like temporary mode, just because it's so embarrassing. I don't want to see the title that it gives it when I ask questions. And I guess it makes it worse because I share the account with my husband too. So then he sees the.
Oh, that's what it was. Amanda was getting the fucking cold pumpkin foam or whatever, the fall Dunkin' Donut coffee. And I was trying to figure out, or maybe it was Starbucks had it, and they're like, "Oh, the pumpkin foam or whatever." And I was trying to figure out what the ingredients were in it. It's like, look, you just make it at home. Yeah. And then we were arguing about if it's fucking healthy or not, because she's like, "I got the protein one on top." I'm like, "It's not fucking healthy." So then I fucking looked up the Starbucks summary table, and it's like 250 extra calories with 31 grams of sugar. It's not fucking healthy. Yeah, so something like that I've used it for.
Yeah, I'm looking at like some of the titles on mine. It's eye injury advice. There's that.
Oh, well, yeah, you don't want to look at mine either because I got foreskin weight details because I had that fucking foreskin post that I made.
Foreskin weight.
What?
Yeah, I forgot what it was. I was trying to make fun of something. It was like Half Natty, like the guy who makes the gym skits. He was making fun of something, and then I was making fun of people who were trying to lose weight, and they were like doing all the like the microdosing and like micromanaging little things. So I made a video on how if you just like cut your foreskin off, you technically lose weight or something like that. And then I did this whole like breakdown of how many grams you can lose by cutting off your foreskin instead of injecting fucking Ozempic. Just making fun of all the other people.
This is
but,
why we need to get rid of the AI searches we have.
I actually thought that one might go viral. I sent it to Garrett. I was like, "Yo, this is good." Okay, so no, the background on it. Colton and I were joking about something, and I asked him if I should do that for content. He said, "Fucking do it." So I was like, "Watch, I'm gonna fucking do it." So I got the fucking breakdown from AI on like what foreskin was and how much it weighed and all this other shit.
How much does it weigh on average, like in an adult male?
Well, if there's a noticeable buildup of smegma, it could be anywhere from 10 to 100 milligrams. A standard paperclip weighs 1 gram. Infant's foreskin is lighter than adult foreskin. Even at the higher end, it's less than the weight of a penny, 2.5 grams.
What the fuck is going on right now?
I asked ChatGPT how much meat you could yield off like a 3-month-old baby, and it wouldn't answer it for me.
There's probably a way to prompt it to get that answer, though.
Oh my god, I made it. It was like hypothetically, not advice, not going to do this. When I was a kid, you can't curse, and there was a girl that was really mean to me in my class. So my parents told me to start calling the other kids smegma breath. I didn't learn what smegma was until I was like 19. And I was walking around 4th grade calling people smegma breath.
Oh, hold on. ChatGPT is thinking.
The new one thinks way too long.
I'm not going to help you plan or calculate anything involving harming or eating a baby.
Or eating a baby.
Let me ask Claude. Maybe Claude will tell me. Do I have Claude's app or do I got to go to my browser?
It went I ended up deep diving, so I was like, well, what happens if we utilize like all of the tissues, and then we start looking at like bone marrow and things, and it ended up giving me the details. I don't even know how this topic got started, but
Probably with Todd.
more than likely.
Considering his 12-year-old Taiwanese hooker rant that he had on fucking Colton's channel last year with
I
Snitch.
don't remember that.
He was debating, him and Snitch were debating Andrew, and then Todd got off on a tangent about like Taiwanese hookers and how young they can go and all this other shit. And everybody else was just like, okay, Todd.
How does this apply?
If I were starving and had to eat a baby for survival,
For survival.
how much meat would it yield so I can calculate how many days I could survive off one baby?
Hypothetically.
Being detailed. See, Claude will tell you. I can help you with the survival calculation in a straightforward, factual way.
And you didn't have to put in there that it was like give it a prompt to
No.
no disclaimer.
New Year weighs 7 to 8 pounds, while a 1-year-old might weigh 20 pounds. However, not all this is edible meat. Accounting for bones, organs, etc., you wouldn't safely consume. You'd get about 40 to 50% usable meat. So realistically, newborns are 3 to 4 pounds of edible meat. A 1-year-old is 8 to 10 pounds of edible meat. Per survival calculations, you need 12 to 1,500 calories a day at minimum. Meat provides about 250 to 300 calories per 100 grams. For this, you would need 3,500 to 5,000 calories out of a newborn, so 2 to 4 days you'd survive. A 1-year-old you could eat and survive 6 to 8 days because they have about 9,000 to 12,000 calories in their meat.
I bet humans taste so gross.
Discussion on foreskin and how to eat babies. Yes, this is where we're at. This is what we use AI for.
I told you it's embarrassing. You don't want people to see it.
And to think Garrett missed tonight. He'd have some more off the wall shit to look up. No, Claude has very good models for like market research, copywriting, or anything like deep diving. They'll answer. ChatGPT is a little more surface level.
What do y'all know about ketamine therapy?
But the people that do it are fucking weirdos, usually.
Oh yeah.
I actually know people that did it, and it was very good for like coming off of depression meds and stuff like that.
I've been using it to get like PubMed IDs to research and then seeing like what its thoughts are, like what it can gather from sources. Because I was looking at it. Weirdos, weird people that do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Usually the people that do it are like, oh, I got addicted to it and I had to fucking do blah, 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 blah. So.
Addicted to ketamine?
Yeah.
A lot of people use it for headaches and like animal sedatives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard people that abuse the shit out of it.
It doesn't seem fun to abuse. It's always wild to me what people will utilize recreationally, though.
You know what? Since I've moved to Myrtle Beach, there's been 4 people arrested for huffing paint. How the fuck do you even get caught doing that? Are you in fucking Lowe's, like sniffing the paint?
You have to be in
like,
public. Have to be in public for that.
Well, Nick's no better.
Apparently, they do like IV administration, and it's like overseen by providers, and it's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
And then kratom people get fucking hooked on too.
Kratom. I haven't even heard the word kratom in so long.
Yeah.
Okay, but is it getting people hooked like on like kind of like Phenibut that people say that it destroys their lives and everything, and then
one of my clients did. He said that he used to be hooked on it and like created problems with him and his girlfriend, and like shit went off the rails for a little while, and he had to go to rehab for it.
Huh. So
And that was for ketamine?
That was kratom.
Oh.
Oh, that's fun.
I want to see.
I needed this session today anyway. I've been emo the last couple days. Just
I'm emo every day.
no, I mean just like not getting sales in because I'm like, I mean, like people. I haven't had a no show in fucking months, and I had like 2 in the last like 2 weeks. But it's that time of year anyway. People aren't.
I would say it's holidays.
Or they'll do that shit where they waffle and they're like, "Well, I can't really do it with the Christmas money." Blah 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 blah. It's getting a lot of that lately. Then again, I sit here and I bitch and I made like 10 grand last week, but I'm, it's like when you have a
That's
couple.
why you got to do
calls
that
in a row,
mom
you're like,
shit. I start buying Christmas presents in like August. I plan ahead.
"Oh, I haven't. Well, I fucking called my mom to tell her that we were gonna pay off her debt, and then she told us no and went and signed the fucking joint account. So it's like, I guess we're not.
But that's the sweetest thing in the world.
Well, because she like has the loan forgiveness with like she's a teacher in New York State, so like if you do that or work at a nonprofit for 10 years, they'll wipe out your debt. So we were just gonna like cover the minimum payment she was gonna pay anyway, and the rest of it was forgiven. So we were just gonna put it in an account and have her like a joint account, and she wouldn't do it. So it's like, okay, well we'll get you something else then.
Since Garrett didn't show up, I want to bring up his post today. I almost cried laughing. Did you see the one about I'm athletic?
I haven't been on anybody's profile today besides my DMs.
Oh, it was. I don't know where he finds these videos. It was rough to watch, but it was. I laughed way too hard. Although, as somebody that can't swim, I am impressed.
Okay, so you're not athletic. I feel like when most people tell you that,
Using
what they're really
bands.
saying is that you're fat, which is true. You are fat.
That was the
but
part. That was
go
the
ahead and show
part.
you why you're not athletic as well. So they said me multiple times per week, diving into a pool. Not really athletic. Most 5-year-olds with access to a pool can do this. Like double bent over dumbbell row, crazy lift. Not athletic. And honestly, if you're doing this lift, you probably aren't using enough weight. I'm pretty sure that I saw like 80-year-old osteoporosis-ridden women doing this when I was going through physical therapy. So not athletic there. This is just a lap hold down. There's really nothing athletic about lifting weights, especially on a cable. Come on. No.
It was the
You want to improve yourself and your life.
He was bitching to me about the guy who's like super flamboyant yesterday, and he was catching me up on that whole situation.
His videos keep me entertained. I don't know. I guess I don't play enough on social media to see a lot. I just go on there, check my messages, and get off.
Well, nowadays, like people send him so much shit too to cover that he watches whatever they
He
send.
probably
him.
doesn't even have to go searching if people send
Yeah.
him stuff.
Yeah. I mean, people send me dumb shit too, but it's usually stuff that would get me in trouble if I reposted it. So I can't like repost it.
Once you is his account not silenced?
Oh, Zionic, you missed it. We already talked about eating babies and the weight of foreskin and how to use AI the proper way. He got one post taken down for saying that this one guy was a gay retard, but I don't think he has too many restrictions.
Man, once you get flagged, I feel like it's hard to come back from that.
Well, it's also hard to tell what the fuck you get flagged for when it comes to peptides nowadays anyway. Because like it's fine for 6 months, and it's like, no, it's not fine now. And it's like, oh no, this word's bad. I have an ad running that I have duplicated 4 times now that blatantly mentions Retta. And this is what happens when you use it. And that's fine. But then you make one mention of Retta and you get a fucking post taken down. It's like,
I had to take down half my TikTok because of that. Everything was
TikTok's
getting
terrible.
flagged, and it was because yours got actually taken down, right? Like you got the.
Yep. I had one post about Retta, then I went back and flagged 5 of them retroactively and gave me 5 strikes. I'm like, cool.
Dude, mine went back to when I started TikTok. and then I had the big red ban warning, and I just didn't post for 90 days. I didn't do anything until it went away, and then now I'm getting a whopping 200 views per video. Went from like 20,000 as an average to 200.
Yep. Yeah, I was
I'm
at that
basically a
warning.
content creator.
And then the one that actually got me banned was like a complete nothing burger. There was a fat girl on it, so like it said that I was promoting weight loss or something like something stupid. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. It wasn't even about that, but it's like whatever. I didn't care. I just let them ban it, and then I created a new one, and I just use it to edit, but I don't even change the caption.
That's the only editor I know how to use is the TikTok video, and that's why I film on my phone.
See, the face or Instagrams isn't bad. Their captions suck. But the problem with the Instagram one is it fucking glitches out sometimes, and you lose the whole fucking video you worked on for 40 minutes, which pisses me off. So I just stopped using theirs. And unfortunately, CapCut can't do the green screen. So I'm like, if you just implement green screen into CapCut, I would never have to use TikTok. But I guess that's their way of keeping you using it. It's not putting all the features on it.
I haven't even played with CapCut. I thought it was just to make like little story videos to music that were trendy. I didn't realize that you could actually edit and utilize it for purposes outside of like trendy reels.
I got one taken down again for community violation. What the fuck was that for? It doesn't even tell you why. All right, let's appeal it. I just logged on TikTok for the first time in 2 days. Yep, I had like 1,000 followers. Now I have 2.
I mentioned my blood work company on my own TikTok, and then it told me that all my stuff has to be like branded, like disclosed content now because of that. And I was like, I gotta promote myself. And it was literally just at the very, very end. I was like, hey, if you need blood work, here's my site. That was all it was. And now it like said all my stuff has to be branded and disclosed, and that was annoying.
Yeah, it's just getting to be more and more of a pain in the ass, honestly. Like it's pushing me towards using Google Ads at some point. But then again, YouTube's so fucking finicky too. But honestly, I have a side account, and here's the thing: I put $300 on that when I got that random ass restriction, and I stuck at 0 ad spend for like 2 days, and they approved it. I'm like, so it's approved, it can run, it's active, but it's spending no money. But
Nathan, you don't deal with any of this, do you? Because you
Meta
only
doesn't
make
know
like
what the fuck's
hypertrophy content, right?
Yeah, I don't really talk about drugs and stuff, but I cuss a lot, so my content gets a little bit restricted. But yeah,
it's really not bad. It's just content for me. It's the ads, like playing that stupid ass game.
yeah. But I don't talk about drugs a lot. Even though I'm literally just reading about drugs. The difference when we were talking about ketamine and the other fucking one, kratom, the difference is absurd. Like, I don't know if you guys ever read this, but there's a book called The Drug User's Bible. It's this older guy that has tried hundreds of drugs and botanicals all over the world, and he presented the story of it and his experience by like the minute. So like T0, this is what I took. Like I snorted 50 milligram line of ketamine, and it's like 10 minutes, right? So 10-minute mark, it's like, oh, I can feel this is quite intense now. I'm feeling my body in this way, and yada yada yada. So it breaks down like everything in detail, and then it talks about whether there's feelings of withdrawal and stuff like that, which he normally doesn't have withdrawal with anything. But he said that with kratom, he did have withdrawals. And with ketamine, he did not. But he described the ketamine as a near-death experience when you go into the K-hole or something like a really, really high dose. Whereas kratom would be more of like this intense warmth and calmness. So like quite different type of thing.
I've
So
heard kratom kind of compared to like the opiate like feeling of like
yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's very euphoric. Yeah.
I can't even get gas at the dentist. I had a panic attack. I was like, ooh, my toes are a little tingly. This is nice. And then I was like, that clock looks a little, oh no, my toes are tingling. And the clock looks full-blown panic attack. And I ripped the mask off. And they're like, no, we need to put the mask on you. And they were like wrestling me. They're like, we need to run oxygen. I was like, I'm dying. And I never went back to that dentist. I had to get a new dentist. It was humiliating. That was like 3 years ago.
What's funny is I've had 16 teeth pulled.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well,
What's
4
going
wisdom.
on in your
and
mouth?
I had 12 pulled as a kid because they were coming in, like the adult teeth were gonna come in crooked, so they pulled out all the fucking baby teeth, them all coming straight instead of crooked. But yeah, they would give me the little pig mask. They had like a little pig one, like for kids, and they'd like mess with you and like oink oink and like put it on you, and then knock you
Maybe
out.
that would have made my experience better.
You probably would need the kids mask anyway, so.
It was humiliating. I was so embarrassed. And they're like, we're just trying to run oxygen through it. And I was like, you're definitely trying to kill me. It was, I don't like the feeling of not being in control, and it was terrible. And everybody says
I
they
can't
love
do the
it.
mask. I only do like if it's in my vein, like putting me under. But I can't do the mask. The fucking gas thing. Nope. Nope.
It's ironic. I knew I didn't not believe you. What happened is I was trying to record a video, and I did the opposite of what happened today, where it kept not turning off the live, and I turned it off twice. And I went, okay, we're good. Started recording, and then like I think I went to hit stop or something. Then he popped up in the chat. I'm like, is this fucking live again? Like, are you kidding me? And then I killed it, and then went back and did it again because Riverside has a really cool like screen share, like where I can be a vertical tab like this and then share my screen for the rest of it. Unlike Loom, where you're a little circle or a big circle. But I don't
I'm a
like Loom.
big circle.
But Loom's also pretty fucking blurry, like resolution wise, where this can like upload it in like 4K, so it looks better. But I have a hard time disconnecting from the fucking live half the time. And then tonight I had trouble connecting back to the live, so like YouTube sometimes doesn't want to sync up right. So he had to see me bullshitting. I forgot what video that was. I never remember what it was. I was trying to do a video about shitty coaches that I was going to make a reel out of. So it was only like 2 minutes. But for my clipping thing, if I want to use my camera, I had to upload it for a YouTube video and then clip it with my software to get the captions and shit right. So they all fit in that box. So I was going to do that and then put it in the CapCut. And he caught me in the middle of it halfway through it.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's because I wanted to call out Mr. Optimal and some other shitty coaches in it, like subtly as like a funny. So I was like, fuck it. And I was sick that week, so
I want to follow some of these coaches because I never see their content unless it's y'all roasting them.
Well, Mr. Optimal is the one that Garrett and then Pat and some other guys signed up for business coaching, and he just gives them a G drive and go work with my assistant type shit. But he claims it's one-on-one.
That's the guy. Okay,
Yeah.
I've seen a lot about that.
Yeah, he lives right here. Like he goes to my barber.
Like close to you?
Yeah, he used to go to my gym, and he goes to my barber still. So he's like literally 10 minutes away.
Do you have to see him?
No, I've never even met him. I didn't even know who the fuck he was until people started complaining about him to me. I didn't realize he was here until I looked at his TikTok, and I saw that Wayne was spotting him. Wayne, who owns my gym here, a big ass, like he has like the records for like bench press of like 50 something years old. So I saw Wayne in there. I'm like, oh shit, he must have been on vacation here. Then I go through and I realize, no, he lives here. I was like, oh shit, he goes to the same fucking gym I do. And then I asked the guy at the front desk about it. He's like, no, he's not allowed back here. He's fucking done. I'm like, oh, okay. So he's kind of been ostracized from our gym.
That kind of reputation, huh?
Yeah.
Damn. I go to a gym with no one in it today. There were like 3 whole people there, and I was like disgusted. I was like, get out of my way.
I was gonna go to the gym before this, but I had somebody book a call at noon. He was like working, missed it. We rescheduled for like 3:45. Like okay, whatever. And then like didn't show up again. I turned the camera off. Literally went to get up, and then he called me, and I was like, "Fuck, whatever. We got time. We'll just do it. Just knock it out. It should be quick." And of course, we get done, and it's like 6:15. I'm like, I could go do cardio here, but the dog needs to pee, so I walk the dog. By the time I kill him at 6:30, and I'm like, all right, I guess we're here.
Look at you getting your cardio in. Are you doing cardio for health?
Yeah, I'm about to start cutting, so.
Oh, that's the purpose. Oh.
Yeah.
I do cardio for health.
I mean, when I'm on blast, yeah, I do, but I've been kind of half-assing that lately too. I keep forgetting to do injections.
How do you forget? I've never understood that.
Wait, do you inject at night?
No, just whenever.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't do it before bed.
That's why.
I wouldn't do it before bed.
No, you do before bed?
No, not steroids. GH, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
No,
your
there's some people that
skin,
do
well, if you
steroids
take like a
before.
bath or
That's
shower,
retarded
you're
because
all
it just
warm.
raises your fucking adrenaline when you're.
But your skin's so much happier.
When you inject
Just
before
that.
bed?
Well, if you take like a hot shower or bath, I will only do
Oh.
injections after, like directly after like a hot bath, regardless of the time of day.
I mean, usually I wait till I shower, but I don't like freak out about it.
I do it in the morning because otherwise, if I do it at night, I forget it. So I'm like laying in bed and I'm like, fuck. So I just do it in the morning.
Yeah, I forget GH at the time too. I have probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Forgetting your injections is crazy, bro.
Nah, I think I have 7 kits of GH, and then one of them still in my last little bit of 32 IU ones from QSC. But yeah, I just forget. Between the GH and SLU I have, there's a lot. But I would never forget my Retta when I was doing it, and then my Melanotan when I was doing that. But
Yeah, we can tell you like Melanotan.
I haven't used it in 2
We
months.
get it.
You haven't used it in
Uh,
2 weeks.
2 months.
Oh,
I looked
Yeah.
transparent next to you, and Nathan's still just a blur.
But I did sign up for Crunch the other day because they were free to sign up for because I can get tanning there. And because
Don't do that to your skin.
and because the weekend hours are better too, because the fucking gym I go to closes at 8 on Fridays and then 6 on Sunday. So half the time I'm working and I'm like, oh well, I want to go to the gym and it's 5 o'clock. It's like, well, by the time I drive there and everything, I have like 30 minutes to get everything in. So
I like
just
the
go to
little
Crunch on
massage beds
weekends.
at Crunch because they heat. But I will never go to a Crunch again.
Yeah, we know.
Dumbass Crunch.
DJ's banned from Crunch anyway.
Been banned multiple times. They first got banned from their mirrors. That's ridiculous. I have a Planet Fitness membership though. They have really nice Smith machines.
See, the planet where I used to live, they only had 24/7 gym that I went to, but they never fixed fucking half their machines. So I'd go to Planet for like machine based stuff a lot of times, and then like for the longest time, Omni didn't have stair climbers, so I had to do my cardio there. So I just go to Planet half the time just to do that shit. And they had it was brand new, like they had brand new equipment. So unless I had to do dumbbell stuff, I was like, okay, well I might as well just go to Planet and then go to Omni when I need dumbbells and barbells. That's kind of what
Dude,
I did
I'm
for the long
not
time.
mad at Planet at all. They always take good care of their equipment. If something goes down, it's fixed very quickly.
It's very
like
much
Planet.
who owns it too, because it's franchise. But like mine, they only set the lunk alarm off like when they do the fucking high
Yours
schoolers.
actually, they
Well, when
actually do that.
When high schoolers get in for free the whole summer and they start fucking off all the time, they start just setting it off because they get sick of them. Because they're just being fucking retards. Like people drop off their high schoolers like they're a daycare and leave them there all day, and it's like kick your fucking kids.
I just
that's
remember the
only
first
they
time I
use it.
walked in, I was like wearing a stringer and I had like a gallon of water because I had to do cardio that day. And that I saw a sign and it was like, don't be a Joe or whatever. Don't wear a stringer and carry a gallon of water. And I was like a tiny little lady that meets this signage to a T.
Yeah, ours never enforced anything, but there's some viral clips of people getting pissed off and breaking the mirrors and shit like back in the day.
At a Planet.
Yeah, because they would actually like set the lunk alarm off and kick him out or something for grunting or
I wasn't
setting
even
a weight
sure
down
if that
too
was like
hard.
actually real. I thought that
Yeah.
was like just
No, early
like
2000s
for
they took it super
aesthetics.
fucking serious, like around the time the bodybuilding.com was big, and then it seems like they kind of like eased off, and now they've actually gone back and like, because at one point they took out all the dumbbells over 55 pounds or maybe over 70 pounds because some lady complained that they were too intimidating when they had the ones up to 100, but now they're starting to put the ones back to 100 back in 10 years later. Yeah, they're starting to reverse course on a lot of the bullshit.
That's insane because so many girls are doing like RDLs with like a 100-pound dumbbell in like each hand. That's insane that they would
Yeah.
like limit
No.
the dumbbell range.
Because it was basically whenever somebody would complain something was intimidating, they'd remove it right away. Like, but their model is get as many people as possible in and pray that 60% of them won't use the membership. So
That's me half the time. But they have so much cardio equipment. It's always available, and they have the vertical Smith machines that go all the way down. And those are never, you can't find those anywhere.
really,
They're always angled and they stop like a foot above the ground. And when you're 4'11", you can't do an RDL with that.
no, the ones that I've always been to are always just the straight up and down ones.
Those are my favorite, and I want them to go all the way to the ground. I still usually have to stand on something just because of the stops. Gym equipment is not short person friendly at all. And I'm like the annoying person that I have to fucking like stand on the seat to get the lat pull down.
I always made fun of this girl I used to talk to because she could try to do pull-ups, like she was trying to get 10, she got 10 eventually. And she would like have to climb on like the handles of the tricep push down to get up there. So she'd like use her knees to get on top, and then so I did a video one day of me climbing up on it, making fun of her.
When they have like the
Climbing
little
bars.
steps to get up, there's still not enough.
Well,
So I have
yeah,
to
she would
climb
go up on the
top little
steps and she still
chair.
couldn't reach it, so she put her knees up on the tricep push down bar,
I
and,
feel that.
then yeah.
I don't know who needs. No one is that tall where they need to put the handles that far up.
There are a
Makes
lot
it
of
hard
people.
on the rest of us.
Somebody's
You know,
6'5",
I
they
put
just
pads behind my back. I have to put stuff underneath my feet. Like I don't fit in any gym equipment.
I will say
What is the stuff that Golds used to have, like all the equipment that like moves? What is that?
Oh, the hoist machines.
The hoist. Those are terrible for
Fuck
short
those
people.
machines.
I
They're
hate
just terrible.
hoist.
Period.
They're like fun. It's kind of like a
Fun.
ride, like for a
Yeah,
child.
like a little leg extension. And
But
move
dude,
it
they're
up.
not cool when you're short. Those are the worst machines I've ever utilized. If I have to put manual labor into just getting onto a machine, not worth it for me. And we've got a couple gyms here that have a lot of the hoist machines, and I don't go to those. I go to like an old community college gym.
What's the difference between them? So I googled hoist and I don't see them. Or do you mean the ones with the arms where you got to move them up and down and shit?
No, like the whole machines like move with you. They're ridiculous. I'm sure they're nice if you're tall.
Yeah, I see the hoist brand. I'm not seeing these ones that move with you.
Our
But I think
goal
I think I know what you're
is
talking
to
about.
Oh,
Yeah, I've seen some row machines I think that do it.
where you need like a 10-foot reach arm span to get to them.
And I've seen the shoulder press, I feel like, before, yeah.
And like the whole seat moves with you. It's kind of like a ride.
Yeah. I haven't seen many of them, but that does look familiar.
I have issues like leg presses with their safeties too. Like that's why I go to like an old school gym where the equipment's not as safe, because then I can't get like appropriate flexion. Like everything just stops. I'm too small for everything.
Well, here they had this big old pad they put on the hack squat machine a lot of times because the lock is like two weird spots. So if you're like too short or too tall, it doesn't work. So people put that pad on there, and it's this big old thick pad like that. So it's like perfect height. For
I
anybody
love
in between
watching
those.
short people hack squat and they move they bottom out after like moving like 3 inches, and I'm like, what are you doing? You think that's doing anything for you?
April
Hey, April.
Lichtenberg.
She's actually working with my husband. She missed all the vile conversation earlier.
She also missed the foreskin and the eating babies conversation.
Just trying to help you with channel views is all.
I hope that the auto clipping picks that one up for this week. Maybe I'll have to go in there.
What it's going to pick up, and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have said that.
I mean, I can go in there and select what I want. I just have my VA clip because I don't have time to sit there and edit all those too. So he just kind of chooses whatever the AI picks out.
I gotta actually like pay my Riverside membership. It tells me every day I log in. I'm like, I'll do that tomorrow. I don't understand why it's not auto, or maybe it was a different account, but I just have not. I've been eventually I'm like, I'm gonna lose my videos. I logged on to yours tonight and it was like, hey, welcome back. You want to pay your bill?
Yeah,
I
I like
know,
Riverside
I
better
know.
than like StreamYard. I mean, StreamYard and shit, it's not as high quality. And like I've used a lot of like shorts services too. Like Opus is super blurry. Their quality is not very
Does
good
that
on
mean
shorts.
Nathan would be blurrier on
Yeah,
StreamYard? Would he
Oh,
even
yeah.
be
I
in
need to
person?
I need to see what it looks live because like you on my end, you look blurry actually.
So I think because it records remotely, we each look.
It
We
does
don't look as good in the
lower
final.
resolution a little bit, but yeah, let me see on YouTube because I know they upscale on the shorts.
No, I look blurry. Yeah, what the fuck?
Or are you looking at the actual YouTube right now?
Yeah.
see.
Yeah,
It's
There's one I
super
got
blurry.
earlier,
Holy
and you
fuck.
weren't even like visible as a person.
DJ was pretty crisp last week, but you said you have Riverside too, right?
Yeah,
This
I've
looks like
Riverside.
it's my. It looks like it's my internet, so I'll get it hooked up next time.
Could be that. But if you go to the RFBB clips page, that's when you can see like how high quality the shorts are. That's why I like the shorts. What it does,
Ah.
it upscales you pretty good on that one too from last week. I'll send it
Nice.
to you right now from that account. But yeah, it automatically like zooms on whoever's talking, does the captions, like picks everything out.
That's
It's a little
cool.
slow, but I mean, we get off, it uploads, and then Daryl goes in the morning, and then gets them all and then schedules them out for the week. So that way, it just auto posts all those for me.
Do you do all your own, Nathan?
Yeah.
Same.
Well, I got a guy I pay $3 an hour to do it for me. But he's
do
good at
mine.
graphic design. That way I can take care of the stuff that makes money. And clients.
I always decide I'm gonna do like content creator things, and I'm like, I'm gonna do color schemes and hashtags, and then I get excited and I don't do anything, and it all looks different, and it's so messy.
I need to get my butt without out.
Out. What are good YouTube workout guys?
Without what? My butt working out. Oh, she needs to get working out. Okay, now
Yes.
I got it. I was like,
Yeah,
need your
boy.
butt out of
If you want to
what?
know who not to use, Garrett and Seth's page would tell you who not to utilize. You know what I did that was a lot of fun, which I would never do again though, was the Sweat app with Chantel Duncan many, many years ago. I thought that was so much fun. I actually enjoyed it. I did battle ropes by choice.
Mhm.
Colton told me to do them, and I said, "Fuck no." I told you guys that last week.
And I told you if my life depended on it, I couldn't do more than 10 seconds. It's humbling. And then to first doing it to try and get in that rhythm too. And I'm like, all right, I'm like an air humping gorilla at this point. Like, this is not something that should be done in a public space. It took a while to get the hang of.
I probably would have been more open to it if I hadn't literally just hurt my shoulder and told him it's like it's been bugging me and he told me to do it. I was like, no, like I can't even fucking bench right now. Like, and that was because I was using Anadrol and Tren, and my pressing had all jumped like 80 pounds, and yeah, it's pretty.
Have you ever done the ladder climbing machine?
The Jacob's ladder? Fuck no.
Is that actually what
Especially-
it's called, a Jacob's ladder? I always
Yeah,
thought that
they
was
had
not what
one.
it's called because of another Jacob's ladder. So
No, they had it at my gym, but they also had it in front of the front door.
that's
So
fine.
your ass was sticking out in the air for anybody who walked in the door. I'm like, nah, like it's just inviting too much. Nah, ain't gonna happen.
I was always
It's-
scared it would eat me.
Especially because this is probably TMI. We had this gay guy, black gay guy with a comb over. And he was always like super like creepy, like hitting on the high schoolers and shit. And he got kicked out of a couple gyms for it. But he would always try to hit on me. And then my buddy one day, like he was always scared to approach me. And then my buddy was like, "Oh yeah, go talk to Seth," like just purposely egging it on. So then he would like come up and like try to talk to me all the fucking time. And he'd like stand like right there until he like caught my attention. I'm like, "What the fuck do you want?" So like he was always going in around the same time as me, and I'm like, I just don't feel comfortable with him like coming up behind me and shit. He already does it like when I'm just standing there. I don't want him fucking coming up with my asses out.
I got reported once. Actually, I got reported several times for staring at people.
That's funny.
I'm
I
going
got
to tell you what,
reported
Maybe the
I
next half.
purposely stare at the ground because I never want to look like I'm staring at someone unless they're doing something very impressive. But then I'm very open about it. I'm like, I want to see more. I am impressed by this and I would like to watch.
Yeah.
You're in a public gym and I want to see. But I thought that was weird that I got reported for staring as if it was like a bad thing. And I can't imagine myself doing that.
Yeah, this kid, he and they'd warned him like twice, and he kept like trying to like hit on like the high school kids, and it's like, dude, like stop. Like he got kicked out of there, and then he went over to Planet, and then was doing the same shit there. It's like he's a fucking pedophile.
High school's free in the summer.
That's probably why he went there in the summer too.
Oh, thank you, April. It's only going to get better. April's been doing consulting with me, and then she just moved, and she's going to be a full-time client with us. So she doesn't get a choice not to be motivated anymore because we're going to make her go to the gym. I don't think I've been motivated to work out in probably like 3 years.
I was feeling
But I
really
do
good
it.
on Monday. That's why I wanted to go tonight. I've been like feeling really good in the gym too lately. Like my numbers have gone down quite a bit in like August, September, but I think some of that too. I think the EQ plus Primo was probably crashing my estrogen too hard. That's why I was getting real creaky and getting injured and shit left and right.
Everybody's over suppressing their estrogen on EQ right now.
Well, because I can't find Primo.
Do y'all both track all your metrics? Like, do you track your numbers in the
Yes.
gym?
Yes. Yep.
Sometimes loosely, kind of. I know what I did last time though. Like I'm pretty good about like just quick jotting it.
I don't think I've ever tracked anything unless it made me happy.
Like when I was at Colton, like he had a spreadsheet and like he'll have like all 12 weeks. But I get sick of fucking scrolling over and shit, and it just distracts me. So I would just redo the same week 1 over and over again, but just change the weight each time. Because unless like the volume changed or something down the line, then I would just add an extra column. But it's like if I did 315 for something for 6, I know I did it for 6. Next time I just try to get 7.
I just make it suck as much as possible.
Yeah, I just hate whipping out my phone or something else to stop and go do it, and then I just get taken out of it. I'd rather just like go for it.
Do you use your phone, Nathan, or do you have like a tracker book or journal?
No, for my clients, I use Kahunas, but then for myself, I actually just do a spreadsheet. But I lock the first rows and I just freeze them so I don't have to be like scrolling it side to side and stuff.
I can't
then I
use
just run it that way.
Kahunas. It was taking me like an hour to build a workout on there. I did not jive with Kahunas at all.
It-
I think I
it- you
paid for
can,
it for like a year.
If you
You-
set it up, it's a pain in the ass.
It's
But once you
faster
have
if you-
templates, yeah, then it's a lot faster.
Yeah, like once you're set up, it's really good.
Do you put in your own workouts and videos in there, or do you
Yeah.
use like what?
So I
style?
recorded like 100 and some videos myself doing the exercise, and then I just created those exercises myself with the names that I use. So it's much easier to like search for it when you're typing the
That's always
workouts as
the
well.
issue is what do they?
Because you don't know what the
do
fuck
they
it's
call
called.
them?
Yeah. Is it a
Yeah.
glute bridge, a hip drive, a fucking hip bridge? Like
It did get better, but 2 years ago it was you couldn't even, there was no knee extension 2 years ago. And I kept fucking putting it in. I'm like, and that's when I had the Facebook page. People bitch about everything. Then Mark took the Facebook page down because people would bitch about the same stuff and not submit tickets. So they got rid of the Facebook page. I don't know if you were there for that.
yeah, no one wants to submit tickets. That sucks, you know.
Oh no! If you
Submitting
go
tickets-
in there, people vote on them. Like some of that shit has like thousands of votes, but like they won't fucking do shit. Because I complained about this. Like the assistant coach, they took out your ability to message their clients, so I can't see their messages. That's really
Hmm.
fucking annoying. Because like
You
they
can't
used to
see
do
the
it.
assistant coach messages.
Now, like say my one client is on my assistant. I used to be able to message that client still because he's my client. Like it's just under me.
Yeah.
And then they changed it in like July, and then they're like, we don't plan on re-implementing that. And I'm like, he needs to fucking message me something about like PEDs that the assistant doesn't take care of. Then he has to go message me on Instagram, and then it gets lost in my fucking inbox. It's like, why can't he just message me? Like I'm the head coach.
That's annoying.
And then same thing in the group chats. Like it removes it from the group chat. It's like,
At least there are group chats on there. I just couldn't figure out the workouts on there. And I think my husband and I actually booked like a workcation, and we're like, we're just gonna sit down and we're gonna make like 1,000 workouts on here, and it's gonna be great. We got really good coffee and we slept a lot. I don't think we got anything
Just
done.
hire
We did probably
Todd's
less than
guy.
an hour.
have Todd's guy follow you around and just do them all for you.
I don't think people want to see my day to day. I love those videos though. I love
I'm
those
talking about
rants so much.
the workouts.
Yeah, I
watch
don't.
Todd's stuff.
Oh, that makes me laugh so hard. I can't imagine having to film all that.
Well, they just do it. You just do your normal shit and they just film it.
Oh, the second a camera gets on me, I'm so weird though. I immediately forget like how to blink, how to breathe,
Like Colton was
what to
always
squat.
big about like form reviews and stuff too. But I'm like, if somebody else was filming it, I wouldn't care. But I hate taking time in between each fucking set Because then, like with the iPhone too, like you gotta fuck around with it so it doesn't kill your music. Like, 'cause you gotta like do a certain thing, certain movement with the camera. Otherwise, it'll kill your music to do the video. So I'm like sitting there doing that, doing this, and then it's like, it just takes me out of a fucking workout. I'm like, you know what, fuck this. Like I'm over it. Like I would get pissed and just stop.
I wanted to go through and film every single movement, give them my name, so I'm not searching on these different apps
Yep.
trying to figure out what
Do
they
that.
call, you know, rear delt fly or something. But
Yep.
then I realized nobody watches the videos and they don't send in form checks anyway. And I don't
Some
know if
people
it would be
do.
worth it for me to actually go through and be like, hey, this is this angle that I want. This is where you should be feeling. I want you to push through here because for the most part, they don't actually.
Yeah, I
send the videos.
I don't write cues for the exercises, but I give them like to people on their check-in. So like, what the fuck?
For anybody who doesn't have the chat open, I said chicken and babies for favorite proteins.
What?
Anyways, guys, I actually need to get going. About to hit the hay because I wake up too early.
All right, let's see it.
7:30
see
this
you.
time.
DJ can explain the whole babies thing. That's hers.
We, for the record, we were talking about what ChatGPT would and wouldn't allow and how embarrassing some of our searches were on ChatGPT because I don't utilize it for a lot of business purposes. I use it for embarrassing questions. And we were asking if we could get it to tell us how much meat we could yield off an infant, which was relevant at some point in time. Not an actual application, of course.
You were the one looking it up, and then I proved that I could find it on Claude. But yeah,
Which gave no hesitation.
No, it said I can help you with a survival calculation in a straightforward, factual way. Yeah, so a newborn would have about 5,000 calories. You can survive 2 to 4 days off a newborn. For a 1-year-old, you get 9,000 to 12,000 and about 6 to 8 days of survival. So if you need to survive 3 weeks, you just kill 3 1-year-olds.
Now we know.
Yeah.
But again, I think humans would taste gross, and I think our infants would taste terrible.
I don't know. I mean, I've read that we just taste
Opportunistic
kind of
omnivores
like
and they eat
chicken.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, it is just meat at the end of the day.
Yeah, but think
Not
about what
the
eating a carnivore
socially
is like.
inappropriate, but it's like it can't be that much different than like horse or chicken or
I will think
lamb
about
or-
their diets versus ours. I wouldn't want to
Yeah,
eat what
but
people eat.
it's-
Like, ew.
But it's just like muscle tissue. You're not eating their fucking stomach. I mean, you could be like
I
fucking
don't
Liver
know.
King and eat the testicles too if you want.
But you can taste the difference between grass-fed beef and like grain-finished beef. I think grass-fed beef is disgusting. I like my beef grain-finished.
I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Grass-fed tastes beefy,
Yeah.
too beefy.
If you
I don't
give
want
me
my
a-
I don't want my meat to taste too meaty.
Oh.
It's gross.
I mean, there is
That's
difference
why I
between like
broiler
wild
chickens,
game.
too. Well, yeah, that to me that's like a very meaty taste. Like if you look at
Yeah, I
like
like that, though.
like the standard broiler versus like the heritage breed chickens, they taste chickeny. Like I feel like I'm eating a chicken. I don't
don't
feel that
know.
way when I eat like commercial chickens.
Maybe I just don't notice the difference. I'm not a big food connoisseur. I already admitted that. So
Yeah, you're not real adventurous.
Then again, with me with chicken, I put the dry rub, the barbecue dry rub on every single one of them, so they all taste the same to me, regardless.
When
of
you
the
do your meal prep, do you only do bulk prep or do you like try and
yeah.
make it all different?
brand. Fuck no. I literally put them all on the thing, and I got 2 grills, and I just grill everything all at once, or I got 3 air fryers. One's a double. So my
We got
meal
a
prep's
smoker.
always-
That was like life changing for meal prep because you can do veggies on there too. The smoker's been really, really good, but I don't like the color of the meats when it comes off of there. I'm weird about chicken. Skin treatment. You got, oh, so this is what I want to tell Amanda about. I got a CO2 Alma hybrid laser treatment that was supposed to make me look young and beautiful, and instead, I still have grid marks under my eyeballs, and I had to keep my skin so moist for recovery that I actually just broke out in acne so bad. So it got rid of all my little old acne marks, like the little like pigmentation issues, so I could get brand new ones in different places.
She was having trouble with the GHK CU lotion. And it worked really good for her skin for like 3 or 4 weeks, and then she started breaking out. She thinks from it. So
From the GHK, is it a hyaluronic acid base?
one of them.
I'll
has it
use
in
the
there.
GHK
There
on
is
acne.
there's hyaluronic in one of them. Maybe the one she ordered.
I love GHK for everything, and I've
Does
seen
hyaluronic do
better
that to some
skin
people?
from it. I don't think so. It tends to be very well tolerated.
Let's see.
But I have such oily skin. That's my biggest issue is trying to keep it like dry when I go to bed.
The one she got does not. Yes, it does. Sodium hyaronolate. It has retinol.
I just
It wouldn't
bought
make it break out.
tanners. So retinol, a lot of people have like purge faces with retinols though.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It's a skin person term. My impression of that is you get a bunch of acne. But right now, I've been using Tanner's brand. Long-term use it does, but then there's like a purge phase where it like breaks you out really, really bad. But I do the Made by Throne right now just because it's Tanner's brand. I switched from like my little cheapy Amazon one, but I think it's only like a $5 difference.
See, the other one has aloe, shea butter, glycerin, aloe vera, alcar, P, GHK,
That would break me out.
lidocaine, BPC, eucalyptus, and menthol.
Is that
That's
for
what
face?
it is. Yeah.
Menthol?
Yeah, it's got a lot of burn to it. I mean, I haven't used it.
I got like a
It's something to
menthol
me for free.
TB rub, and I I woke up in the middle of the night crying, and my husband's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "My legs are so cold, I can't sleep." Like I put it on my knees, and like a little goes a long ways. So I ended up putting it all over my legs, and I woke up crying. I was like, "This is unacceptable. I will never use anything like that again."
Yeah,
It's
you're
like
like
the
Amanda.
rhino rub.
Amanda's always fucking freezing too, and drives me nuts. She finally learned though, if I spend the night at her house, like she's got to turn the heat down because I can't sleep because I just fucking sweat the whole time. She took the comforter out the bed too. Because she has to turn the
You
fan
know,
on
like
otherwise.
the menopausal lady thing where like the under the bed fan is what you need on your side.
No, see, my house, I have a cooling mattress, a cooling mattress pad, I have a cooling
would
pillow,
die in
and
that.
I have I have the AC vent above me, and then I have the fan, so I'm good.
I'm bundled up, freezing under covers, and then I cling to my husband's back like a little monkey. I get so cold. Today we
Yeah.
were driving. He on his side. He had like the air conditioning on low, and I had it on like 80 degrees on my side. And I was like, "What are you doing? It's cold outside."
Yeah, the dual zone and like the heated seats are nice for that. Like you can do whatever you want, and I can do what I want, so I don't mind that. I never had that until I got the Raptor. I always had like a 2016 Camaro. They weren't that fancy. I mean, you had your little dials. Like you could do each side with the dial, but it wasn't like complete zone.
He's so weird about the seats. Like we have kids and they spill everything on them, and I'm like, "This is why you need regular ass leather seats, like every other person."
Was he the one? Is he driving the Raptor all the time, or is
He drives the. Oh, I don't drive actually.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Raptor has Alcantara leather, so it's actually really important to keep it clean and
Yeah,
moisturized.
there's so much Starbucks on it and French fries.
Yeah, because like the Alcantara is like the same shit like the Lambos and like all the really high end cars have in there for leather.
I think
So
the McLaren's like roof is the same stuff, like all the side stuff meant for Starbucks and French fries.
You think you bitch about some of the cars you got a McLaren, those things break down like crazy.
We got it. The weird oil changes and stuff. We have to drive it 2 hours for servicing. It's a whole thing. But I also don't drive ever.
Yeah,
I
the
don't think I've
reliability
driven in
on
like
them
6
is
months.
the reliability on them is terrible.
Then what did they say? Everyone's like, "You got a trailer queen," and I was like, "Yeah, well at least I got one, dick." I was having a manic episode. I was like, "Well, I got to do something," so that was it.
Just get a McLaren.
Yep, you had full manic episode. And I was like, I gotta do something big. It's either book a vacation or do this, and that's what I opted for.
Out of everything you were gonna get, it was a McLaren.
I don't even drive. I literally don't drive. Garrett drives for me. I haven't gotten gas in like 6 years.
Wow.
But it sounded like a really good idea at the time. And he didn't say no. That's the thing. Like he knew I was like full blown spiraling. And he was like,
Well,
"Sounds
he
like
he
right
probably
over
knew he was
there."
going to get to drive it the whole time
Yep.
instead of you. So he didn't care.
Like driven it like twice, like 35 miles an hour.
Yeah, I mean, I've only got 2,500 miles on mine right now. But that's
On the
about
Raptor.
Yep. It's about to double though when I drive back to New
Such
York for Christmas.
terrible gas mileage.
I don't fucking care about that. That's not what I got it for. I get 12 miles at the gallon.
He drove it to Houston the other day, and I was like, "Really? That was your vehicle of choice? Like you couldn't have taken the SUV? You'd take the truck to Houston?"
And that's mainly in 45 and 55 zones. If I was like in like town, I'd probably be like closer to 8. Because I don't play.
I
well
just
with
know
people
I
going
can't.
slow.
I can't park it, so I'm like parking like a mile away
Parking
from everything
is.
if I have to.
I do that too because parking is a pain in the ass, and if anybody's close to you, the doors swing out pretty far.
I don't remember what happened. I had to drive the other day. I don't know where he was, but I had to take his truck to go pick up the kids from school, and he normally picks them
Would
up.
you
in
put
the
the seat
afternoon.
all the way up so you could see?
Still can't see, even all the way up. Still can't see over it, and I'm like, I'm gonna run over a small child. Like this is unacceptable. And then every single curb just popped. Every single curb trying to turn around.
Well,
It was
yeah,
so
you have to go
embarrassing.
super wide too. Yeah, I always get sketched out when people like you have parking lots and people like kind of hug like the middle line for whatever reason, and I'm like, I gotta swing out, and because then you worry about clipping the curb on the way through too.
I need like a tiny little smart car is what I need if I drive. I can't. I shouldn't be trusted in that. Just funny because I learned to drive in a Suburban.
I had the seat up pretty high in the Raptor. Like my head's not too far from the ceiling, but it's funny. I took it to get the windows tinted, and those guys like put the seat like all the way up. Like I want my head almost hit the ceiling. I didn't realize how fucking high those seats can go. Like you can put them fucking way up there.
My car, the pedals extend so I can actually see over
Raptors
it
do
without
too.
having to. Do they?
There's a little thing.
I've only driven it once.
Like the wheels here. There's like the bottom left of the dash. There's a little pedal, and you can move the wheel too up, down, towards you.
I had to put like a little booster in the McLaren. I literally can't see over that, and the pedals don't do anything. It sucks. It is not a comfort
wheel-
vehicle.
The wheel actually comes. I haven't extended it all the way, but it comes quite a ways up.
Well, I drive exactly like what I am, like a little Asian lady. Like this is how I drive.
Yeah,
Like
so
I am like an
pretty
inch
high.
from. I will die if I'm in an
Yeah,
accident from the airbag.
But the pedals come pretty far, and the wheel comes really because I didn't like max it out. But I like to be lazy and have my arm like this, so like I put it out pretty far because
Oh, I don't even drive without two hands. I'm literally like. This is how I drive.
The only thing that pisses me off about it is it has the put your hands on the wheel warning all the time, and because I only like grip it really lightly.
Warm thing.
Yeah, so what my buddies taught me to do is get a water bottle and stick it in there. So for my drive to New York, I'll do that just so I can just barely touch it. That or it's
I am not a casual driver at all.
Well, I mean, so there it's just all fucking highway in a straight line for 12 to 14 hours. So
It's mostly what Texas is. Does not help me.
Yeah.
There's nothing here.
That and the adaptive cruise slowing down to the speed limit every time there's a fucking speed limit sign. That pisses me off too. Because if I'm on the highway going 80, if I'm on the highway going 80, then it goes down to 65, and it keeps doing it every fucking like 2 miles. I'm like, okay, this is fucking annoying.
I had a Kia. What are the cool looking Kias? A Telluride. I had a Telluride a few years ago.
I wouldn't say
And
they're
it
cool
had-
looking.
Oh, for a Kia, it was super cool. Every time I drove it, I was like, that's a cool one. What is that? It's a Kia. So I ended up buying one and ended up being terrible. I sold after like 6 months. But it had
Yeah, it's
the
a fucking
best
Kia.
like cruise I've ever had in any vehicle. Like it could like damn near drive itself. It was really nice because I could eat while I drove it.
Yeah, they say the Tesla's really good with its AI driving too. Like it's self-driving.
I'm always embarrassed when a Tesla picks me up in an Uber because I can't fucking figure out how to get in.
Well, some of them, the handles are there. Other, like the higher end ones, though, they have to like pop the handles out for you or whatever to
That's
let you open it.
stupid. And I'm like, I can't get out. Please help me. Because I'm only using an Uber when I'm on a date night in another city and I've had a few martinis and I'm like, I can't get in. Help me.
Yeah. I don't know
This
which
woman's a moron.
I don't know which model's which, but one of them picked me up once, and I was like sitting there, I'm like, oh, where's the handle? Oh, I forgot. And they like pushed a button, and then it like brought the handle down so you could actually open it. But I guess it's good for
Get the door
anti-theft.
for me.
It's good for anti-theft because nobody can like come up and like pull the door open on you.
I guess. Including your passengers when you're
Yes.
trying to Uber. I hate them so much. Doesn't Colton have one?
I know. Colton, I don't know if he still does. I don't know. See, Colton buys a new vehicle every month,
then
so it's kind of
sells
hard
them.
to keep
Yeah.
up with it. And then he'll bitch about like not wanting to spend money on ads and stuff like, oh, if you stop buying a bike every month, a truck every month, a new house every 6 months, and the occasional car, it might be good to spend money on ads.
I won't pay $15 a month for a blue check mark or pay Riverside. So
Yeah. Well, that's also something Amanda was giving me shit about, was I was refusing to pay for Crunch for $35, and she's like, "Listen to you right now." And the reason why is because Crunch,
look,
if you
a
sign
budget's a
up,
budget.
if you signed up for Crunch on Black Friday till Cyber Monday, you didn't have to pay anything the whole year until January. So I really needed to. I was just being fucking lazy. But I was like, I'm not gonna use it yet. Like, I don't want to fucking use it yet. She's like, it's fucking free. Just sign up for it. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I finally did it. I haven't been there yet. But their
I'm
trainer
worried about what I'll
kept
spend on.
texting me over and over again. So I eventually told him to. I don't give a fuck, dude. Take a fucking hit.
Oh, what is come in for your quick start or fast start where we do your body exam and I teach
I
you.
ignored it 4 times, and after the
Dude, no,
4th fucking
go.
time, I
Do
was
it.
like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like,
Do
I
it
got
and
so
ask if you
annoyed.
can document it for your channel. Be like, can I document this, bro? I would love to do your fast start program, please, where they teach you how to lift weights.
Yeah,
Do it.
I'm not doing it. It's such a
Like,
waste
please
of fucking
let
time.
this 16-year-old that's never been in a gym before show me what to do. Take me around.
I think
Yeah.
there's actually, they look like guys, they're probably like early 20s at least. They're not like super young, but yeah, it was kind of like, I just got to the point where I got sick of getting fucking text messages from. Plus, literally at that time, where was it? Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 verification codes and his text like all at the same time to like do shit on my computer. I was like, dude, this is not a good fucking time.
There was like a class action suit because of their marketing and how they were contacting customers, and they weren't like, they were throwing away like the do not call lists and stuff. Like, it's wild how aggressive their sales calls are because they make all their money through the personal training programs.
Oh yeah. Oh, I screenshot it. I was gonna make a video on it because people complain about our prices, and theirs were. Did I delete it? No, there it is. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, so it's for 3 sessions. It's $135 for 30 minutes.
I just know when I go there, I watch the trainers play on their cell phones and ignore their clients. But to be fair, I got started in a Crunch many, many years ago, and it was good exposure to different demographics, injuries, ages. Like I think being in a commercial gym is a very good starting point when you need exposure. But dude, they're wild.
So it's $1,620 if you wanted to do it for a month with them at that rate. And then people bitch about fucking $500 for an online coach, or $600 or $700. Like, you get more out of it than those packages, and that's for 30-minute fucking sessions.
I mean, everybody spends their money in weird ways. I think it's weird when people will spend money on all the gear, but they won't do the blood work or learn how to take it right.
I get that and the peptides too. I get all the time. They'll sit there and like, I just want to buy the peptides. I'm like, so you don't want to figure out how to, like, I had a guy today, he messaged me and he was like, I don't know how to use them. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to inject. I'm like nervous about all that. So I asked him, okay, would you want help like from an expert or something? He's like, nah, I just want a link for the peptides. I'm like, you literally told me you don't know what you're doing. You don't know which ones you want to order. You don't know how to not fuck up and give yourself an infection. And then he just left me unseen. It's like,
People just
right.
want to take peptides. They don't know what they do, what they're for, what the interest is. They're like, "Oh, that sounds good. I want that."
I want to put the minimal effort in and just magically hope it works. It's like, why don't you? I literally did a whole autistic research on a deep dive that I posted inside my school that I'll be probably covering in some content about the success rates and everything else on like do-it-yourself coaching versus actually hiring somebody.
I'll put Twinkies in my own program. I can't coach myself.
That was funny. Here we go. I'll pull it up. The success rate. So if you compare DIY or analysis paralysis people who never do it, the success rate is 921% if you do expert guided. program versus them. Like when you compare the stats on them, not even fucking close.
What supplement company did the analysis by paralysis campaign and it just said anal by ISIS? Do you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
that was Justin. Justin did it because I put it on my story making fun of it.
And I was like, was it? It has to be intentional, right? There's
I
no
don't think
way
it was
you
because I
didn't
tagged
do
him in it.
that.
He didn't say anything.
I commented on all of them and I was like, anal by ISIS?
Yeah, it was Justin, and I found it like 2 weeks late. I didn't like see it right away.
Oh, there was a whole series of it.
Oh, really? That's funny. I didn't
And
know
someone's
that.
like, AI failed you. And he was like, I wish AI had failed me. This was me on Canva. I did this.
Well, he's not the most artistically inclined.
Anal.
Yeah, like that. There was this whole thing. I did some deep dive research with Claude and like comparing some like industries and stuff. And
I need to play with Claude. I just started playing with Grok a little bit.
so essentially, like you think loss of performance, and then because like you just don't, you have more mind fog, like brain fog, etc. If you're not healthy, you lose about 6 of your like peak earning years. If you're like a male that's unhealthy and you have a heart attack earlier, health complications in your 40s or 50s, like a lot of overweight men do. So you lose about 6 good working years, and then you think that includes like that sick days and all that. So you have like 5 more sick days a year. So they did the calculation. It's like just on sick days, you lose about $4,000 a year. Missed opportunities, 5,000 or so. And then because of your health deterioration, the extra healthcare costs, you're talking $70,000 to $200,000, depending on your salary lost by not moving forward and staying a fat fuck. So you put in a number like that, and the people are like, "Oh, maybe I should do it for $5,000."
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I wish more people cared about their health. That's so cliche to say, but
You
now
can't
that
make more
TVs
money.
are
You
mainstream,
can't provide for your fucking family. You can't make any more money if you're fucking dead. So your health matters more than those things.
and that's what people are like, oh, I don't have time to do this. And I'm like, well, other people also work full-time jobs and they make time to do it. And I know really busy people. And at the end of the day, you want to be there for your family, you want to be there for your kids, but you can't do it if you are unhealthy on E and dead. Like
Yep.
you have to take care of you in order to take care of other people.
I literally have a client who runs, well, he just sold one business, but runs 3 businesses, has multiple kids, does all the travel and shit for them and all the businesses, and he doesn't miss his fucking workouts. He does it. You can go work your fucking 9 to 5 and find time to work out.
And no one said it's like easy. Like sometimes it's super shitty, but like if it's important to you, you get it done.
Yeah.
Like I said, I haven't been motivated in years, but I just do it.
Like lately, I've only been going like 4 times a week because I've just been fucking slam trying to build stuff out and all that. But I'm still going 4 times a week. And I still do cardio another day, so it's so fucking 5 times a week technically. It's like,
Dude, I'm literally doing just like a push pull leg. I don't want to start doing yoga. Like it's definitely transition, but I'm still doing it. And I'm like, I know I'm not gonna have estrogen at some point, so I gotta do this for bone density and health.
That's like, I got one guy, he pissed me off actually. Of course, he didn't move forward. I knew he wasn't gonna. I just gave him shit the other day. Tells me I don't have time to work out. He works from home. He gets up at 9:30 every day. He fucking stays up till 1 a.m. and he's done at work. He's like, I work really long till like 7 o'clock. He's bragging to me he makes 130K, all this other shit. Then he can't afford it because he spends his money on dumb shit. I really think he plays World of Warcraft or something all night because he's like, he gets off at 7, goes to bed super late, and between this time I'm just too busy and too tired and too worn out. I can't do anything like workout wise, and he doesn't have any money. So I'm like, are you spending it all on video games and staying up all night playing video games? Because I think you fucking are. I didn't call him out directly for it, but that's the vibe I got.
Sometimes you have to buy weird things like 20 packs of 90s pens on Amazon.
That doesn't cost 130K though.
It was very expensive. I won't pay for my $15 check marks, but I'll buy 20 fluff pens. I like it when I'm on a meeting with someone like very important people. I'll be on a phone and I'll be like, yes, let me just take some notes here. And nobody ever says anything.
But yeah, that guy pissed me off because his so he comes in my DMs like he self-booked because I want to look like a badass, and he refused to lift weights, and he's like, well, I don't know if I'll have time to drive to the gym, and then he's like, oh man, I gotta pay for a gym membership too, and like, I'm like, bro, you have so many fucking excuses, it's not even funny. Like,
Was this one of your sales calls, or was he like a full
yes, it
client
was
of
a sales
yours?
call, and he went through my funnel self booked, and he said he had enough money to invest in all that. But then he gets on the call and acts like, "Oh, I don't have any money." I thought it was going to be under $2,000. I'm like, well, the form says 3,000 in the first place, so that's a fucking lie. You lied about that. You lied about not having time. You lied about the effort. You lied about fucking what you do all night. He didn't really tell me what the fuck he does all night.
I mean, I have ideas.
It's either that or he fucking watches Pornhub when his girlfriend goes to bed. I don't know.
I don't know. To be fair, I like working late at night though. I end up being a night owl.
No,
I feel like
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
turn on till 9 o'clock,
that's fine, but he
but
doesn't
I'm
run it.
productive.
It's not his own company or anything. He does web coding or some shit, and he does it from 9 o'clock to like 6 or 7, and then he's done, and then he like eats dinner, and then it's like between 7, 8ish, and 1 a.m. He can't find time to do anything else. So what are you
I've had
doing for
clients,
5 hours?
they'll be on a 45-minute lunch break and they will cram in food, 15 minutes, and work out in that lunch break.
Oh, one of my best clients does that. He works out during his lunch break, and that's how he designed it. Like his workout there, and then his post-workout meal is his lunch, where he has more time to eat a bigger lunch. And
There are
then
people that will train their whole lunch break and then eat small bits throughout the day at their desk to get everything in. Like if you're
or
dedicated, you're
slam
dedicated. You get it done.
slam 2 shakes in those periods where you're at the desk, and then you eat your 3 meals, and you're good.
I don't
Some
think people
way,
understand how much, if they take care of themselves, how much different they will feel long term. And it's really hard in the beginning, but once you feel better, it's very easy to execute long term when you've started taking care of yourself. But that's a hard thing to get through someone. It's hard to get started for a lot of people.
And I mean, that's a lot of the data I did was based on like finance professionals too. So I mean, they make a higher salary typically, but they have a lot of commission based pay also. So to them, it's like, yeah, you might literally lose out on $200,000 if you don't fucking perform better because you're fat, you got brain fog, you got diabetes, whatever. You improve all that, you're going to be sharper at work, get more sales or more, whatever commission based activities you're doing because you're fucking dialed in for 8 hours instead of 3 throughout the day. Like you don't think about all that.
Activity in general, so many people don't move. Like even I find myself rotting at my desk half the time. Like it's crazy how many people are not, their total daily energy expenditure is so low, they're not even getting in basic step counts. And it's so bad.
I was feeling like shit today, like after the back and forth on the call, and I was going back and forth with Meta and all that. And it wasn't until I took the dog for a walk that I actually like cleared out some of that brain fog. 'Cause I've been sitting at the computer all day, just staring at it.
I like a rot in here. It's like my little gothic cave. And then I stepped outside and I went to the gym and I was like, oh, I needed this so bad. And then there were people at my gym and then that ruined it.
Well, see, I have a laptop I'll take around, but right now it's like too cold to go just like sit out on my porch or anything because I have a porch swing and I have a desk right there in the box. You can't see; it's purposely angled away from it. But it's a desk that hangs on the porch railing, so you have like a workspace and like has a little like sink built into it too, or like use it as like a cooler or like a sink. Yeah. So I was gonna put that out there so I could just like use my laptop and make a workspace out of it. But
I need to,
haven't
my
done
next
it yet.
house on a pool just so I can work by the pool.
Yeah, I did that a little bit too. But the problem is like in the summertime, like I get so much glare on the screen, you can't fucking see what you're doing. So then I got to pull the umbrella over.
Say
And
little
like,
little
now I'm not in the
umbrella.
sun. Now I'm not in the sun because I got the fucking umbrella over me.
You only need a little bit of sun for your Milana tan, and that's it. Don't stay in tanning beds.
I mean,
You
I have
will
to this
hate
time
it in
of
10
year.
years.
I have to this. Well, I only go in there for 5 minutes.
You only need a tiny, tiny bit with the Milana tan.
Yeah,
though.
5 minutes.
You don't want to be me trying to have your face lasered off doing weird shit and bathing in
Oh,
jeans all the
so
time.
once my face has some color, I start putting my shirt on my head.
Good. And your
So I don't-
chest.
I don't
That's the
fucking care
thing.
about my
I think
chest.
no one will ever know when I age through here because it's all tattooed.
I got fucking chest hair. Don't fucking
I
matter
don't
to
have
me.
chest hair, I just have
Tats.
tattoos.
Yeah, so they show.
So you won't be able to tell when it's all like crepey and sad. It'll just be like really jacked up looking tattoos. Like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that, and then I'll still cover my balls with boxers.
I bet
Yeah, you
those
want your
burn
dick to get
easily.
burned. Yeah, your dick gets way darker. Way darker.
I think
way
it's funny when
faster.
you lay in a tanning bed. I mean, I haven't tanned in like 20 years, but how the way your butt cheeks land on it, how you get that like white strip that doesn't tan.
Oh, I use the stand up, so I don't have to worry about that.
Oh, I used to lay down and it was like a little white heart above my butt crack. That it's like a pressure point that didn't tan.
That's funny. Yeah, the stand up, I mean, the stand was more intense, so technically I guess it's worse, but shorter duration, and then what happens is I'll sweat so bad that I sweat off all the fucking lotion that's supposed to protect you. So the stand-up.
I
bed
love the
doesn't do that.
smell of like coconut baking skin in a tanning bed. I miss it. Oh, I love tanning so much. I was obnoxiously tan when I was younger. Like this is why I'm investing in laser treatments now because this is before they had all like the teenage tanning laws and stuff. I was offensively dark
Without melanotan.
without Milana tan. I was just like, fuck this skin. I want to look like a nice fruit roll up piece of leather in like 2 years.
And now you're a fucking
But I miss the
vampire.
smell.
Well,
I
you
told
could
you,
just-
I told you I was going to progressively be getting paler, and here I am, and I have all the warm lights on. These are all like yellow lights trying to make me look tan next to you, and I'm still like translucent.
Mine's bright white. So I do like lighter. But you could always just pick up a part-time job at the tanning salon, and then that way you can smell whatever you want.
That's how I tanned when I was younger. I was broke. I'm like 17. I had no money. It's how I got to tan for free. Is I worked at tanning salons. That was like most of my job experience as a teenager.
I went to it a little bit in college because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and of course they just try to upsell the living fuck out of you with so many lotions and stuff. I was like, what the fuck all this is?
I
Like,
got
I'm
into it
doing one
real bad where I was
lotion,
doing
but-
spray tans and regular tans, and it was like, I was wild
See,
looking.
I didn't realize Crunch has spray tan too. Is that part of the membership or is it?
Ours never got it. They advertised that it was going to be part of like the high tier membership.
It's
There's
like 35
limitations. You can only do
bucks.
like once a week or something, but ours
so-
never actually got it in because ours
not-
sucks.
That's not fucking bad then, because like getting one done in a salon is like $35 every time you go.
Yeah, it costs a lot per tan. And then now if I have like an event or something, I will literally go and have like an individual woman spray me, and it's not awkward at all to have like your nipples taped up and stand naked in front of a stranger. It's fine.
Yeah. See, we
Don't
one
hate
of the hot baseball moms fucking on the salon that did mine, so it was always like because I umpired, so I was like, well, this is a little awkward, but
I'm gonna try and do it for New Year's, and I'm gonna have to film so much content that week because I'll be tan. I'm gonna go change shirts and come and film another video. I will be making so much content first week of January because I'll be tan.
well, we'll be waiting for it. It's only a couple weeks now.
It's the only darkness I'm gonna have the entire winter. It's getting, and this isn't even as bad as it's going to be.
All right,
I look
we're
like a
close
lab
to
rat.
2 hours, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
wrap up here. Where is Amanda? Oh, she literally just texted me. Literally, as I pull my phone open, so she must be here. I'm sure she will be fighting the dog in a second then. Axel gets excited to see her, and they'll start wrestling. He's as
At least your
big as her.
hammering stopped.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. That was weird. But let's